Can you repeat the question just to make certain that I have it accurate?
Does obstruction of justice warrant a lot of time in jail
Yes.
if you were convicted?
Can you repeat the last part of that question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, could you again repeat the question? I'm sorry, could you repeat that one? Can you repeat the question? Could you repeat that, ma'am? I'm sorry, could you restate? Excuse me, did you
Why
say
not?
one? I'm sorry, did you say 193? Can you repeat the question, sir?
Mr. Mueller, I'm over here.
You're gonna have to repeat that for me. Ken Starr did what? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last part of that question? And where are you reading from on that?
I'm reading from my question.
Then could you repeat it?
Okay.
Are you talking about the one we operating under now or a previous?
No.
Can you read the last question?
The last question was
I want to make
recite.
certain I got it accurate.
Individual is in fact obligated to provide what's being demanded by the regulation or statute, meaning you don't have any wiggle room, right?
I'd have to look more closely at the statute.
I just read it to you.
And what was the question, sir, if I might? And where are you reading from on that?
I'm
I have on the screen.
Is that correct on the screen?
Can you repeat the question? And now that I have the language on the screen, can you repeat the question just to make certain that I have it accurate? What was the question? I apologize.
Sure.
Can you start it again?
Okay.
Attorney number 2 in the Inspector General's report and Strzok both worked on your team, didn't they?
Pardon me? Can you ask?
They both worked on your team, didn't they?
I know. I heard Struck. Who else were you talking about?
Attorney number 2 identified in the Inspector General's report.
Okay. And the question was?
Did he work for you? The guy who said Viva la Resistance.
Peter Struck worked for me for a period of time. Yes.
Mr. Mueller, your report describes a third avenue of attempted Russian interference. That is the numerous links and contacts between the Trump campaign and individuals tied to the Russian government. Is that correct?
Could you repeat that question? Is that the question, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mueller, is it accurate to say your investigation found no evidence that members of the Trump campaign were involved in the theft or publication of Clinton campaign-related emails?
Yeah. Can you read, or can you repeat the question? I don't know. I don't know what the...
Are you following that, sir?
I do believe I'm following it, but I'm having a little problem hearing you, sir.
Is this better?
That is better, thank you. And what was the question?
After your appointment, Peter Strzok texted about his concern that there's, quote, no big there in the Trump campaign investigation. Did Strzok or anyone else who worked on the FBI's investigation tell you that around 10 months into the investigation, the FBI still had no case for collusion?
Who? Can you repeat that?
Peter Strzok.
Could you, I'm sorry, can you move the microphone up a little closer?
Sure,
Thank you.
there's